Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hey Little Magpie YouTube channel and Scrappy Adam. Thank you for joining for today's video. So we are going to be creating with Simple Stories Baking Spirits Bright. Had to think of the name of it then. So this is one of the new collections from Simple Stories for Christmas 2022. It's been in the shop for quite a while. Last time I checked, which admittedly wasn't right before this video, there was most of the collection available, so I will leave a link in the description box down below and you can see what's available. But there are loads of different Christmas stuff. Just to give you an idea, these two, this is from last year, but this one, Half and Holiday, I can't remember if that was last year or not. Anyway, there's loads of Simple Stories Christmas. This one is a new one. This is Mix and a Mingle, and I love this one. I didn't get all of this collection because I already have quite a lot of Christmas, but I love the foam stickers from Simple Stories. They're great for titles and adding detail to your layouts, albums, etc. And I just love the fonts they've used on this one. So I shall leave a link for Christmas as well. Although it's very easy, you can shop by theme. Just go to heylittlemagpie.com and you can shop to your heart's content. So I was going to do an album and I was going to make it more of a tutorial. I may still do that, I'm not sure. I am doing an album and I thought I would still just quickly run through it with you. So that's the collection. I'll show you what I've got from that collection in a moment. And then I plan on using a snap flip book. Now these are still in stock in the shop. Last time I checked, the red one wasn't in stock, but I think Sarah said she can reorder. If you've not used a flip book before, they are really good. So basically they have this spine down the middle, and if you go to the back of it, like here, all you need to do is lift these up like that, and then you can have this spine be as thick as you want. So like you could have it's as thick as you want, up to obviously this. So if it was there, it would work fine. And that's what I like, because I do like dimension. So it's good that it is expandable. It also takes 6x8 wallets. However, it takes a specific kind because it has two spines almost. It has the spine and then it has this extra spine after the spine, and that is because you obviously have this one here that this is attached to. Then there needs to be another one just because of the way it turns. So you can't use the normal pocket pages in there, but Hey Little Magpie have got a load of these in stock. So like I've got the full page ones, 3x4, 4x6, 4x6 and 3x4. So there are different configurations and they come with 10 in each one. So that's what I'm going to do my album with, and then I'll probably, if you are following along with any prompts, I know the Hey Little Magpie are doing a class with Jackie, I know that the Flare Hut are doing daily prompts and challenges and stuff all through December for Advent Calendar. I know Facebook groups, there'll be the Hey Little Magpie Challenge. So much, so you could always prep your album and then add in for each day. So I'm not sure how Jackie will be doing her class, but I presume there will be a daily prompt of sorts, so you could factor that in, or you could follow along with it and whatever. I know there is an album along with that class. I will probably be doing it and then adding in the daily prompts that we'll be doing over there. I just thought it'd be different to use this, and then you can decorate the cover however you like because it's just a blank canvas. Don't get me wrong, I also have Vicky Bootin's Evergreen and Holly kit coming, and like the album from that is gorgeous. So there are loads of Christmas albums. This is just another option. And then if I do the album, I will try to, maybe I'll do a bit of the album with you guys, or I'll do the tutorial. I was just conscious because it would be like a 2.5 hour video, and my videos are long enough anyway, so I was conscious, hence why we're doing a quick layout today. So I would also factor in some LE Studio. So this is the document December kit for this year, and then I've also got loads of stuff from previous years as well from LE Studio. It's going everywhere. I knew that would happen. That's a sign that you've got too much stuff. But there is so much Christmas about. So I think LE Studio, because of the introduction of pink and blue into Baking Spirits Bright, I think LE Studio will work really well with Baking Spirits Bright. Hence me pulling all that out. So that's what I will do in my album, and then I've just got some like snap pages and envelopes and stuff, because whenever I do an album it has to be interactive. It's all about being interactive. I need flips and pullouts and tabs and funky sliders and all sorts of stuff. So for today, let's just do a little bit of scrapbooking. The mojo, not quite there, so let's just do that. I've got this photo of Tom looking very deep in thought when we were doing some Christmas baking. This was actually December 2019, and Tom does the most amazing Christmas biscuits. We do all sorts of varieties, so this was me and him having a baking day. And I've got a lot of this collection. The other thing is a Christmas recipe book. That's what another option I was going to go down, where you can make a recipe album and then gift it. That was my original plan. Then I thought, let's do an album. Then I thought, no. So yeah, hence why we're not doing it today. So that is really good if you want to make a recipe album for a Christmas present. That would be a great Christmas present for sure. Excuse me. So just very, very quickly, I do believe I have all of this collection, don't quote me, but I've got two of a lot of it as well, purely because I knew I wanted to do an album of some sort and then some scrapbook layouts as well. So we've got two of the page pieces, two of the number bits. There is loads of ephemera in this collection. We've got the gingerbread pieces, the bits and pieces, the journal bits. So I've got two of them, two numbers, one bits and pieces and one gingerbread. And I'm not, honesty here, the gingerbread, it doesn't look like it does on the screen to me. It looks different. Like, it doesn't look like it does here. So if you look at those there, then look at the actual colour, it just looks a bit dark. I don't know, something about it. So I don't know if we'll use them, but I've got them. Don't get me wrong, I would still buy them because they are really cute. But yeah, and the bits and pieces, I want to use this shelf for sure. Decorative brads, we've got the paper pad with some gorgeous patterns. We have got recipe cards, hence my idea of a recipe book. I've got 3 packs of them. Frames, foam stickers, chipboard, enamel dots, 12x12 stickers, collection kit and another collection kit. And the paper is so amazing. I love it. So let's put these back in here. Let's get organised because we have got a lot of stuff to choose from and I won't be opening everything, so fear not. I just can't believe how much ephemera there is. So there's 4 packs of ephemera. I know I have got 6 packs, but there are 4. So you get journal bits, number bits and pieces, and gingerbread bits. They're the 4 packs you can choose from, along with page pieces. Okay. I'm going to put the fun stuff to one side for a moment, and we're going to look through the paper and see what we want to do, because I thought we'd do that together. See, the gingerbread on here are super cute, love them. We've got a stripe and a polka dot and a holly. I like the holly because that is in the name of our house, but I do love the trees as well. So I'm just putting them to one side because they are possibilities for a background, especially because our kitchen is sort of a blue with wood, so it kind of fits that colour scheme. That's quite nice as well. We've got green. I love the tags. And then of course we've got all these cutter parts which are brilliant, especially for the whole recipe vibe. He's cute. More cutter parts. And even more cutter parts. Love that. Okay, so I think what we'll actually do, I am going to grab some. What am I going to grab? I am going to grab some 12 by 12 white cardstock. And I think we'll use some of this with this cutter part. Yeah, I think we'll do that. It'll be quite a basic layout, but sometimes basic is great, right? And I think I had the stencil from this collection, but maybe not. I shall have a look, and if I have it, we'll use that. Okay, I'll be back. So I've decided to use this paper, and I still want to use a cutter part, but I don't want to open the other collection packs. I want that for an album when that happens. So I decided to use the one that was here that says Baking Memories on a little tab with the red polka dot. But obviously I want to mat the layout on it. So I've just used my other trimmer and cut it out. And then I can place the white cardstock over the top of that and all is great. I am also going to use cardstock. I hardly ever use cardstock. Do you guys use cardstock? I am not a cardstock kind of guy. I have loads of it and there is loads available in the shop. I just always forget about it. So I thought let's use some today. And I'm going to use proper bright red Christmas cardstock. There we go. Okay. And I am going to first mat the white cardstock on some red cardstock. Try and not tear my paper. Honestly. Yeah, I think if you struggle for scrapping in December, I think the key is to not pressure yourself really. Scrapping, because it's already a pressured time of year. Just do a little bit each day. Follow along with whatever you want to follow along with. Combine things as well if you want to support different people. Do all the things, then you can definitely combine things. Usually things work together very well. I know a lot of people who combine things. I'm going to try and have some time for me in December, so I hope to set aside that time. I think it's important coming to the end of the year, whether you've had a stressful year or a lovely year, whatever it may be, it's important to have time for you. So even if you have half an hour a day or 10 minutes a day, just do something creative. And scrapbooking Christmas for me is one of my favourite things after Disney, of course. Okay, so I'm going to stick that on there. I just felt like I needed that block of colour between, because that's not white, it's cream, so it just separates it. So that is what we have got. And I like that it's not, because obviously it's a busy paper, but you can still see that like we've got the flour, the sugar and things like that. So I think that works. That's probably all the paper I'm going to use, if I'm honest. So let's put that away. And let's get the fun stuff on the page. So this isn't particularly straight, and I kind of got used to it. I don't think anything I create will ever be entirely straight. And I've come to realise that. So, I want to add, just trying to find. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of ink, I think, but this might be a bit too dirty. And if I'm honest, I am a bit lazy. So the brush that I am using is currently dry enough to be washed, so this one's fine. We'll just ignore the dirt. When I say dirt, I mean ink. So I'm thinking of putting the photo here, and this sort of here, something like that, and go in with the wonk, because when I look at this, it is wonky for sure. But that is probably the way I've cut the paper, and therefore I think we'll put a stripe of ink just sort of here. So just a little bit, nothing technical, nothing brainiac level. Just to add that little bit of colour on there. And I'm just going to keep building that up because I want it to be a bit deeper. I am using Distress Oxide Candied Apple. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I found that I like doing this. It's a quick and easy way of getting a bit of colour behind your photo if you don't want to use paper. Because there is more to life than paper, I know that. Oh, take the lid off. And I'm just putting a bit of adhesive in the middle initially. And we're just going to go straight on like that. And then that is going to go there. And that is the basis of it done. I know it looks very basic at the minute. So first up, I am going to come to the Autumn Foam stickers from Baking Spirits Bright. If you haven't got foam stickers from Simple Stories before, why not? And go and order them immediately. They are honestly so super duper duper. I absolutely love them. Like, yeah. I just love them. And I think I'm going to add a little gingerbread man over here as well. Why not? And this holly up here. So we've got those elements just from that, which is just brilliant. Let me dive into our bits and pieces. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. It's like a baking tray with gingerbread on it. Okay, I just really love this. I don't know why. I just really love it and feel like we need to use it. So, probably should have done this first, but you know, why make can't talk. Why make life easy when you can make life hard? That's what I say. So I'm just going to add that behind here to give that title a base, I guess. So it's like it's sitting on it. I just love the way that looks. Love that. So that is going to go there. And then I thought we could just add a few elements around, and we've sort of got our layout really. It is a bit basic, but sometimes basic is good. So there are all sorts of elements in this pack. You've got like an oven, a house, merry and bright, a chair, some cookies and milk, Santa's sleigh, Santa's letter, an apron, which I will probably just end up throwing because I will not use that. Baking Spirits Bright, a truck with a tree, Christmas wishes, snowman, trees. Love this all so much. Yeah, loads of different elements in there. And this rat. How cute is that rat? Okay. I'm probably not going to use any more of them. See, now I really want to use a gingerbread man. So I am gonna get them out. Let's have a look. I just think the colour difference is quite noticeable. Yeah. Okay. I just need to get over it and use them really. So I think we'll use the one with the dicky bow, but not dungarees. Just sounds weird talking about a gingerbread man's dungarees, but. And I'm gonna put him under the shelf, I think. So we're gonna lift the shelf up. Oh goodness. I want his legs to go under the shelf, but I want his body to go at the side. Sort of like that, I think. I quite like that. Looks like he's stood in the cups. The mixing bowls, not the cups. Yeah, that's good. Before I go much further, I am going to doodle a border. I just feel like that's what's missing. Okay. But what I'm going to do is... no. So we're going to doodle like so. And then what I'll do is we'll go back through it in a memento. So if I feel like a layer isn't complete, generally a doodle border will just frame it nicely. Not when you go so off course as that, but I'll make that work, don't worry. That is quite bad. And then I'm just going to put a few squiggles here and there, just to sort of give that more wonky feel to the layout. And they are literally squiggles. I'm not taking very much care with them. So just like that. Okay, so yeah, I've got a bit wrong there, and that's okay. Is there such a thing as wrong? What I'm going to do, is come to the 6x8 paper pad, and let's pull out a patterned paper. Quite like the idea of that. Just to pull a bit of the blue in. I'm going to frame that for Christmas. That is gorgeous. Oh, and that, we wish you a Merry Christmas. I love those in these things. Don't like that one. And best baking Christmas cheer. I love them. Frame them as like a set of 3 prints, couldn't you? So I am just going to figure out which way I need to do this. Like so. And we're just going to come round. Oopsie daisy. So I've just torn a bit with the torn piece there, and I'm going to stick that somewhere on that side. So let's put a bit of adhesive there. Okay. So it just adds a break to the doodle border and also gives another colour, which sort of separates it nicely. And then I think over there, let's have another foam gingerbread man with a gingerbread heart down here. Love that. Then I'm going to add some journaling. Just basic, enjoying some baking time, December 2019. And then I feel like I need something at the top. So let's have a look. We've got the stickers. Baked with love, that could work nicely. Yeah, love that. Okay, then I'm going to add a tab to that card. Whilst that is a cut apart journal card, doesn't mean you have to journal on it. You just do what you think. I love the idea of adding that there, but it's a bit too big. So let's see. We could have these actually, that would be quite funky. The whisk and the spoon. So I'm going to stick the spatula underneath there if I can. Lift that up a bit there, and then we've got the wooden spoon. So cute. And the whisk. So I'm going to add those there, it's a bit quirky. And then just down at the bottom here, I am going to add a word strip. So we've got Merry Merry Christmas, which we'll put down here. And what have we got? Baked with Love. Can just go here. And Sugar and Spice. And Homemade Holidays. I love that. Can just go there. And I think that's going to do it, guys. Very basic, but I love it nonetheless. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out all of the new collections in the shop at the moment, because there are some gorgeous ones available. And Christmas is fast approaching. It's scary. My next layout will come on the 29th of November, unless we, of course, decide to do the album. And I really want to, but just conscious of that time, so we'll see. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out all the other awesome inspiration on the Hey Little Magpie YouTube channel. And until next time, happy scrapping. Bye for now.